Here's your Jazel Auto News update for March 22nd.
So our first story today is Ford has announced their new EV crossover for Europe. It'll be called the Explorer there, but it'd be different than the Explorer we have in the United States, and it'd actually be based on a Volkswagen, their new electric car platform.
Yeah, it doesn't look like an Explorer at all. It looks like an ID4 with a Ford emblem on it.
Essentially, yeah.
Is that they don't have a huge market share in Europe right now, do they? I don't imagine so.
They do, but I don't think they have any kind of smaller EVs because they've kind of been focusing on the F-150 Lightning, the Mach-E, which really don't make sense for Europe. And Dodge has finally unveiled the final version of the Challenger SRT Demon. They're calling it the SRT Demon 170, and it'll have 1,025 horsepower from its supercharged V8.
That's so wild. I can't imagine. I don't even understand how that's street legal. It seems preposterous, but awesome at the same time, but preposterous. I imagine there's going to be a lot of tickets related to this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I think this is mostly meant for drag racing, and I think you have to run it on E85 to get that number, but it's still
right.
Less than 9 seconds in the quarter mile. Pretty amazing.
It's wild.
And Kia has shown off kind of their next two electric SUVs, the EV9, which is kind of similar in size to the Telluride, and then the EV5, which is more like a Sorento-sized vehicle. And they both look, I think, pretty good.
Yeah, they look really nice. It's interesting to see the bigger cars start to become full electric now. And it's even kind of got a Land Rover type vibe to it.
So it's kind of been hinted at, but Acura is actually going to come out with a Type S version of the new Integra, and it'll be sharing the powertrain from the Civic Type R, and it'll have 320 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque.
The YouTube video that they had sounded amazing of the exhaust. It sounded really good.
So to add to the already kind of confusing model names, Audi's going to change it so all of their even numbered cars will be electric and all of the odd numbered cars will be gasoline powered to kind of differentiate them, except for the A3, which will be electric even though it's an odd number. So even within that, they have kind of an exception.
Yeah, not confusing at all there.
And speaking of Audi, they have unveiled their new Q6 e-tron, which is their third electric SUV, and it'll have 800 volt charging, which should help it charge pretty quickly at fast chargers that support those speeds.
Okay, are a lot of manufacturers going towards the 800 volt, or is this one of the few, or how much?
Yeah, so I know Hyundai and Kia are they were kind of the first to do the higher voltage. And yeah, I think we're going to start seeing that more and more. It just helps with faster charging speeds, and the cables don't have to be quite as heavy duty when you up the voltage.
Gotcha. So you could use wider range of cables. I imagine you could charge
higher voltage, lower amps. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's just going to be whether there are enough charging stations that support that. So the Tesla superchargers don't do that speed. They do a lower voltage on their vehicles. So it's possible that they'll do the same upgrade in the future, but that would kind of require an upgrade to the chargers as well. And a company called Lightship has announced a electric camper, which basically tows itself because it has built-in batteries, built-in electric motors, so you don't affect the range of your electric vehicle that you're using to tow.
It looks like a lot of fun. The full windows, their full side windows all the way around, almost 360 degrees. Solar panels up top. We've got the whole kitchen set up. We've got a stove top and sink and everything. It looks like a pretty fun car to take the family out in.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're going to be competing with Airstream, who's going to has a similar idea out there right now that they're considering producing. So,
is it electric as well? The same kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
And Volkswagen has revealed their ID2 All, which is their latest EV hatchback. Unfortunately, it'll probably only be for Europe, but I love the way it looks. Looks like a Golf, but just electric, starting at 25,000 euros. Which is pretty affordable.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be pretty zippy too, being that small and electric.
Yeah, I think they said
imagine that zooming around pretty quickly.
Yeah, something like 220 horsepower on a small car like that, pretty good.
Yeah, probably good balance too with the batteries lining the floor. I would imagine. Yeah.
I hope they just come out with this as the next, GTI, just make it electric.
There you go. Yeah, ID2 all GTI.
Thank you so much for watching this Jazel Auto News update. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us to make sure you know when new videos go live. And if you'd like to see what Jazel can do for you, make sure you click on the link down below in the description. We'd love to get you started. Have a great rest of the day.